Previously on Busted Junk Studio. Microscope. So, we gotta get... So, we're almost... So, take a closer look at... Alright. And the last... Put that aside now. Oh, let me make the pertinent data. Welcome to the world of this mattress. So what we want... This is Google it. Now what we're gonna do is... Alright, there's a foot. There's a foot. Bye-bye. Welcome to Busted Junk Studios, Episode 6. Making the AmScope SE400-Z great again. Part 4. Last episode I said I'm going to have to find someone or some place to get this thing made. And that's going to take us halfway around the world. We're going to go from San Diego, California, all the way up to Mountain View, California. And then from Mountain View, California, we're going to go all the way across the United States, across the Atlantic Ocean, across half of Europe until we get to Munich, Germany. Once we get there, we're going to go back across to Europe. We're going to go back across the Atlantic Ocean, and we're going to wind up in Newark, Delaware. From Newark, Delaware, we're going to go back across the United States over to San Francisco. And finally, and hopefully, we're going to go from San Francisco back home here to San Diego. All right. This is where all good searches start. At Google, put in 3D. And there it is, right at the top. 3D printing service.
You can see that I've actually done this before.
And I look through these things. We've got Shapeway, Cutting Edge, Custom 3D printing service.
You know, a lot of these things are
3D
ads.
Systems on Demand.
And
local 3D printing service, 3D hubs.
A lot of them
online
are
printing service,
actually facets of the same company.
33 best
same
online 3D
organization.
printing services in 2019.
There we go.
So,
all 3DP looks to be like
let's go here.
A broker for a lot of these companies that are advertising.
There we go. 33 best online 3D printing services in 2019.
That's right.
Third-party tools, got it. Okay, and it's the 19th ad as well. Yeah.
Now you see, I don't know
So you look
if
through
they're
here.
getting artsy or what, but you know, writing in this near white
These
font
are all
on white
the places.
doesn't work good for older people like me. It's a
They
little
deal with.
difficult to see.
They're like brokers.
And I hate pop-ups
Join your
too.
newsletter.
Yeah, forget it.
If you look up here and get it 3D printed,
There
go
we
to
go.
here. This takes us to a place called Craft Cloud.
Yeah, this
Save
looks to
50%
seem to be
by
the
comparing
central
prices of leading
spot
3D
for
printing
this stuff
services.
online.
Simply upload your model,
least with
place
these
your order,
guys.
and leave the rest to us. Okay, let's see. Upload 3D model. All right. Don't know what's going on here. Ah, there we go. Drag any 3D file. Well, I happen to have my 3D files right over here.
That we made in the
That's that
previous
one.
episode.
And that one. And we'll drag those
Yeah, we'll put
over
them
to
in.
here. And they're in inches.
Yeah, you got to make sure to specify that.
That's all good. So we upload.
If you don't, if you put it in millimeters, the thing will say, no, it's too thin, it's too flimsy, it's too... So, watch out.
Now it wants us to select the material. Yep, here. Well, there's our parts.
Uh-oh, here comes the distraction.
Preview bottom STO. There, ooh, there it is.
Oh, a toy! Look at it! Yeah, I've already done this in other STL viewers.
Yeah, that's nice.
As you can see, I actually embellished the shape a
playing with
little bit.
that.
Put a couple little support
Yeah, I got
ribs
one
in
for
it.
this too. Okay,
Changed
I
its
got
all
both of
sizes, rounded the corners.
those. So we're down to select material.
I didn't show you that.
We'll go 1968. Take a look at these materials. ABS 1885. High detailed resin, $232. Ultem 845. Oh wow. Flexible glass, glass filled steel. 316 stainless is for 2031. Titanium,
I don't understand why castable wax
$2,482.
is $1,148.
Holy smokes. Okay, well, I'm not going to get those materials.
Yeah, no.
We're going to go for this between POA. I'm not going for nylon. It's too expensive. And ABS. I think ABS is our guy.
Yeah, ABS is a little stronger. Yeah, the finish is
I
not as
like
good
them
as PLA,
black.
but look at what happens when you
Just
make
like
it
that.
black. The price goes down.
Well, there we go. So, we go to checkout. There's my two guys. 3-day standard. Edit material.
Don't hit that
Checkout,
little plus in the
1885.
magnifying glass.
They say $6.50 for shipping. So less than $20 for the parts. Is that true? I don't know. Check out. What did they want me to add an address?
Oh yeah, gotta hide this info. So. And I actually don't live in Plasticville, Montana.
Affirmative.
There we go. It's
It's
kind of a standard e-commerce order. You feel like you're like at Amazon or something when you're
They
using
want
it.
the credit
It's-
card number, the
Kind of regular.
expiration date,
And, there was this.
CVVS number, and that's it. Now, I said we were going to take a trip half around the world, and we just did. We didn't even need to put our trousers on to do it. No traffic, no lines at airports, no rental anything, just a point and a click. All 3DP is an affiliate broker for Treadstock in Delaware. They have a specially designed e-commerce engine that they have an account with. The engine is probably composed of licensed IP from other companies and so on. It's wheels within wheels. My guess, without researching it much, is that Treadstock's engine queries makers that also have accounts based upon the model that you submit and act as an e-commerce middleman for the transaction, a B2B. I've resold other companies' services online before, and there's always been a portal, an SDK to hook your code to. Same thing for credit card processing or PayPal. All I did was made a pretty advertisement online with connections to the hidden infrastructures of other companies. I became an instant nationwide ISP. All I had to do was monitor the system, collect the money from the customers, pay the vendors, pay the employees, and handle tech support, which I could have farmed out as well. To manage one of these types of businesses is fairly simple and requires almost no physical infrastructure, except for maybe a laptop getting free Wi-Fi at Starbucks. That and a bank account, because all the heavy lifting is done in the cloud. Still, this does not make this less than a bona fide business. If they are doing stuff right, and the people down the chain are doing stuff right, then everything should work out okay. And everybody makes a little chunk of money in the process, except you, the paying customer. Now, I did check around here in San Diego to find some places that do 3D printing, but frankly, all their prices were higher than this. I'm not sure how they do this unless the walk-in people are gouged. Remember, I'm getting this order with shipping included for about $18, and all 3DP Treadstock, PayPal, or the credit gateway, their merchant bank, and everyone involved gets a little piece. Not to mention the company that actually makes the part. We're still going to need to wait for the parts to arrive, which should take 6 or 7 days. Then we'll see if my $18 investment pays off. I think everything will go fine, but I'm an optimist. And that will be seen in Episode 7, Part 5 of Busted Junk Studio. So until then, make sure you hit like and subscribe, leave your comments and questions below, and remember to click the bell to receive notifications of upcoming episodes.